We had a patient that was concerned about his blood work, and I thought this would be an awesome opportunity to make a video about it. But more or less, he started testosterone replacement therapy, and within very short order, like 3 weeks, he started to notice a difference. Increase in libido, mood changes, like more energy, the stuff that you want from TRT. And he's like, something's changing, calls up our onboarding manager, something's changing. I need blood work right away. That is not necessarily a good idea. And today I'm gonna attempt to answer the question with some explanation on how soon should you get blood work after starting testosterone replacement therapy. Before we get into it, this is not medical advice. This should not be used to treat or diagnose medical conditions. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But there's a couple things you need to understand. The first thing is when you start TRT, your body isn't immediately stopping testosterone production. It will very, very shortly. But those first couple of weeks, it can take up to 6 weeks, your body's natural production starts to go down. So you are, in a way, adding on top of your endogenous production temporarily. So if you were to test right away, let's say you take 200 milligrams of testosterone, it's kind of adding on top. So it might be interesting to see like where your testosterone levels are, but it's not really informative because after several weeks, that data is going to be completely irrelevant because your body's natural production will pretty much, for most guys, go to zero. The second thing you need to understand is half-lives. Okay, so this is a little bit complicated. I've talked about it on the channel before, but it's worth repeating. When you take a medication, we're gonna use 200 milligrams of testosterone. The half-life on testosterone cypionate, which is pretty much our go-to, is 7 days. So you have 200 milligrams, to make the math easy, you took a 200 milligram shot. After 7 days, 100 milligrams is left. Now you might be thinking, because most people think linearly, that after 7 more days, now there's 0 milligrams, but it doesn't work that way. It goes, a half-life is how long it takes for half of that medication to leave your body. So after 1 week, it went from 200 to 100. After another week, it went from 100 to 50. After another week, it went from 50 to 25. Another week, 25 to 12 and a half. It takes 5 or 6 half-lives for that first 200 milligram shot to be nearly undetectable in your body. So you want to wait until that medication hits steady state. So if you check too early, you have some endogenous production still remaining, and you haven't even reached steady state with the medication that you're injecting. So in reality, testing too early, again, might be interesting, but it's not really informative. It's not gonna have us make any changes. So what we do at Steele Health and Hormone Center, and again, this isn't medical advice, this is what my docs do, they will wait 6 or 7 weeks after starting therapy to do the initial lab work on TRT. So 6 or 7 weeks. Now that's not to say after 6 or 7 weeks, you're good, right off into the sunset, we never need to talk to you again. You wanna get labs at least every 6 months. Some people might need it a little more frequently, but every 6 months is a pretty standard protocol. There's other things you want to monitor that take a lot longer to start to kick in. Number 1, your hemoglobin and hematocrit, that might change. Number 2, as your body composition changes, don't be surprised if your testosterone dose also has to change. This is an aside, but just something to consider. If you get significantly leaner, if you lose significant body mass, you might not need as much as you did before when you were heavier and bigger. So it's important to consistently monitor. Obviously, everybody's levels and doses are gonna be a little bit different. There's a lot that goes into that. So in short, you wanna go for first 6 or 7 weeks after you start, and then get monitored at least every 6 months. So if you're interested in becoming a patient at Steele Health and Hormone Center, if you've been doing this on your own for a long time, we're not gonna judge you. We're just gonna bring you over to the light side. Go on my website, Steele Health and Hormone Center, center spelled RE.com. Fill out a contact form. We will be in touch within 24 hours. If you learned something in the video, do me a favor, like the video. If you're interested in content like this, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Alex Wallace. I'm the owner of Steele Health and Hormone Center, and I will see you in the next video.